Hello stamping friends, I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, and tonight I'm doing a really simple card, and I can't take credit for this idea. I spotted this on our demo, well, I think it was on our demo party planning group, but the lass who created I'm not copying it exactly, but just the idea of using the flowers and the foliage together. She has not watermarked her card, so I cannot give her a shout out. So if you're watching and that was your idea, please let me know and I will give you credit. Okay, as I said, it's really simple. We're going to be using the Christmas season and Christmas season for the foliage, and Christmas to remember for the greetings. I'm also going to use, I have not even used any of this. I'm so bad at buying stuff and not using it. And just look how gorgeous it is. It's the Cherry Cobbler, what is it called? Cherry Cobbler and Gold ribbon. And just while I'm talking about that, I just posted that I'm going to be putting an order in on the 3rd. I'm just looking to see when this one ends. I think we've got till January, or have they changed that? Sales period August 3rd to... No, it's the 3rd of January, so you have got a little bit of time left. But what I did want to point out, and I did post about that, last week I shared with you a card from the Eden's Garden set. You remember this one? And I didn't, well, because I didn't know, I didn't specify that the dies and the stamps are going through to the next mini. The cotton paper and this gorgeous paper and these gems are not. So if you would like to purchase any of those, they are while stocks last, and they are available from the 2nd of November. So that would be Tuesday, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it's Tuesday. So I'm going to be putting in an order on Tuesday. I have someone who wants that paper, and I have some things that I want as well, and hoping they're off back order by Tuesday. So that is that. Anyone who has not picked up their bag, as I posted in the group, they are all ready to be picked up, and I have got my computer issues sort of sorted. I think I do have to do a couple of the videos again because of the poor quality. I don't know, something happened with my laptop, and yeah, you don't want to know, it's boring. And the videos are there, but the sound quality is not good, so I'll have to either redo them or just share the raw videos. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I've been struggling with that all day because not only did my Mac have no space, it needed to be updated to Monterey, and iMovie needed to be updated, and I was tearing my hair out because iMovie's just circling around and not doing anything. So technology, you know. Actually, I think I might need to cut this down. Yes, I do. Might do that before we start. I didn't show you the other. Where are we? 9.5. I want that. Show you the other set, which is over there. I'm not actually, oh, I am using the dies for that, yes. And you could, of course, add to it. Tonight I'm channeling Ruth Trice from Artful Stamping, doing a little bit of what Ruth does. Anyone who did the that's the right one. These are the dies for the one I just showed you. One of the ones I just showed you. So you get these, you get all these nice nice dies for cutting out your bits and pieces as well. And you get the dies for the holly and the leaves, the pine leaves and the berries. You get all these leaves. So that's that one. I have pre-cut some of those because, you know, it's boring to watch the die cutting, I think, isn't it? And this one, so this is what it took my eye, this one, and she's also used the other flower that I can't remember, I can never remember these ones that are similar. Yeah, she also used this stamp. I think the card that I'm casing, she's actually used this stamp set, which I love that one as well. But I can never remember the names. Art Gallery, Artistically Inked, it gets me every time. So, yeah. Yeah, so I'm just using the flower out of this one and the die. But you could step it up. These leaves are gorgeous. I gave a friend a birthday card which reminded me how gorgeous these leaves are. And I've got some of the brass paper left over. And, oh, it's stunning. Just stunning, the gold leaves. And not the gold, but we don't have that anymore, so I shouldn't be trying to promote it, should I? So anyway, let's get started. Let's see what we can do. I did myself a little bit of a practice run, but I didn't actually make the card. I just got a bit of an idea of what I'm wanting to do. Now, I didn't use that for that. Where's my long one? Here we go. I think my inks need re-inking, so I'm just going to be inking it up fairly well. And I actually need a little baby wipe because when I'm doing that, I'm getting ink on my block. Which will transfer to my card if I'm not careful. Now, where to put that? I'll pop it in an empty bin. So I think I want to go up here like this, and then stamp again. Got that idea from Ruth. She's just brilliant with some of the things that she does, and I think I didn't do this on my previous one, but I think I might want to go have a little bit of this other green coming out here, I think. Doesn't matter if we don't like it, we can stamp over it, can't we? And then what did I have? I had some, where are they? I had some of these ones. That one can go, maybe that one can go on top of that one, I think. So I have so much foliage. And as I point out in my video to the girls that are doing my class, if you're thinking about getting this stamp set, I will just point out something. You can't see it on, or you can a bit on those two leaves. It's more obvious on other stamps. I'll just grab the case to explain what I mean. Actually, I probably should stamp with the holly, not using the holly, just to show you, because that's, no, not the holly. Which one was it? Was that one? Yeah, that will show you. Let's just do that. I've only got one of them. I don't want to use that, do I? I'm not going to be able to show you properly, I don't think. But if you can see what I mean, I'll just hold that up so you can see. See how it hasn't stamped the whole leaf? And I at first thought, oh, I'll have to get that replaced. But if you look at, always if you're having trouble with the stamping properly, take a look at your case and see there, I don't know if you can see that, where that's exactly how it is meant to stamp. And the same with the holly. Was the holly, I was cleaning my stamp and I was thinking, what the heck is wrong with it? Then I pulled out my case and I thought, oh, it's meant to be like that. It's meant to be patchy like that. So if that would bother you, do not purchase this stamp set. So I don't want you to be disappointed and frustrated with your stamping. I want you to be happy. I've got some, oh, I was going to stamp off with that too. I forgot. Let's do it with that one. So, because I forgot there, we'll do it like maybe that. So it just looks like an extension of, I haven't cleaned anything, you'll notice, being messy tonight. And then I have stamped, I'll just show you how those stamp anyway. I have stamped and die cut those flowers, I'll just do it on my scratch paper. So I've just stamped and die cut 2 of those flowers as well. Don't think you need to see me do that. And I'll pop that all together in a minute. And I grabbed out some greetings. I thought I might use, I've shut that up now, and I need it, but I might use this one. Really quick card tonight because of the stress of the week. That's pretty straight. Oh, and I need to add some splatter too. I nearly forgot. I'll do that, and I might do my inside greeting while I'm there, which, oh, that says have a holly jolly Christmas. This one says may this be a Christmas to remember. How beautiful is that? I just always like to stamp them and make sure they're, and that one's not. Or was it me? It was probably me. Yep, it is straight on the block, it's just me. Always good to stamp it first and just see. I might have got that a tad crooked, but blind man be good to see it. Now, do I want the splatter in? I think I might do the splatter in red. And I don't know if I got it out. Yes, I did. But I might need to place my flowers. Flowers are going to go there. I'll try not to stamp over them like I did before. I had my cutout leaves on my scroll. I was lucky it was a scratch bit anyway. I probably don't know if I should be doing the speckles in the red, but I like bright colours. So yeah, so you can either do them or not do them. It's up to you. I'm going to get a baby wipe and get that straight off because it will stain. That might stop it from staining a little bit. And for the, oops, and toss away your flowers for this. We might as well do, what are we going to do there? We might as well do a bit of foliage in there, I think. I'll grab an envelope out and do that too. This is what I wanted to order too because they're on back order. I think they're supposed to be in this week. I'm not sure about that. I better check again. Where did I put that? So instead of coming down, we'll go, coming up, we'll go down this way this time. Same on the envelope. I love, love, love stamps that just are so forgiving that you can just stamp things, ink and paper. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Without having to worry about cutting things out and so forth. Love stamping like that. This one I might do next. See, just as well I didn't clean them. I didn't need to. If I can find where I put my little stamp. Where did I put that little one? Oh, over here, of course. Oh, this is garden green. I love how the garden green and the evening evergreen go together. They just look great together. Hopefully this is going to look all right because this is stamping on the fly, girls. And what colour did I do the pine cones? I think I did them in pine fronds, or what do you call them? Pine fronds, are they? I think I did them in evening evergreen, which is fast becoming one of my favourite colours. I was scared I was going to run out doing my Christmas extravaganza class, and I couldn't remember because we'd moved. I couldn't remember whether I had a spare packet or I was actually using the spare packet, and turns out I was actually using the spare packet. So I'm running low on that too. Don't like running low on things. That ink needs, yeah, that's not too bad. That ink needs re-inking too, I think. Okay, let's get this. I might, I was just going to try a bow on that. I don't know whether I've spoiled it with that splatter. Maybe if I made it again, maybe I wouldn't do that. That's too big, I reckon. Yeah. So we'll get this on the card first, I reckon. I had some holly there too. That came from the dies. You can also, it's got, which I didn't realise till I saw some online, and I haven't used that idea. This one here is to stamp, and then you can either stamp that as well, or you can just stamp that before you cut your holly out. But I just cut the holly out. I didn't worry about that little bit. And you've got this little one, and that does have a die to cut it out, actually. So then I keep throwing my flowers around. I'm going to lose them, aren't I? Sort of stuck them down. Oh, what have I done here? Obviously haven't cut that short enough. What I cut it at for? Oh, no, I was meant to cut it at, which end am I going to cut it off? That end. Hopefully I'm not going to muck up too much. Just going to try, oops, and put just a piece of paper over there. So as I don't get yucky glue all over my trimmer and then have to try and clean that off. Let me see if that's going to be right. There's a little trick for you. I've never done that before. Not concentrating, was I? I probably might not have got it. I still didn't get it right. What in goodness name have I done here? Now you've put it on that side up. What? Ah, let's measure. Thought it looked tall and narrow. That'll be me rushing. So what's this? It's 14.3 and that should be 13.8 and that should work. So why isn't it? Maybe that one's too wide. Maybe I forgot to cut this one down, did I? That's 10. But if I cut that one down, that might fix it. Oh, maybe I cut that at 9, did I? Not 9.5. Maybe that's what I've done. In my rush I have. Too busy yakking. So I've cut that at 9. So I need to cut that off a bit more. We'll use our same little trick. It hasn't got glue all over it. Sorry about that, guys. What happens when you're trying to do too much at once? So that was 9, that was 13.8. So if I come down to 13.5, that should be right. We'll get there eventually. I cut off the bottom instead of the top. Never mind. Can always start again, can't I? Oops, don't tear your card. Now you will have to start again, woman. Get off. Rightio, let's see what I've done now. It's just given it a bit more of a border. So it's all good. Real life crafting, eh? I'd actually put that on the card, but I'm going to measure it first and make sure I haven't mucked up again. No, that's good. So the colours I've used tonight is cherry cobbler for the flowers and the splatter. Garden green, oops, I've got glue on that. Garden green, evening evergreen and pear pizzazz for the greens. I was going to use pine cones as well. This lady used pine cones on hers, but mine weren't. My pine cones weren't going to fit my card. She did kind of like a wreath card. Just give them a bit of texture. And I thought 2 holly would be enough. I always get confused about which end of the holly. And I love how, see how I love how, whether I need the holly or not. I love how it coordinates with the evening evergreen. So the pointiest bits go to the like in there, not out, in, not out. Now have I got that on the other way? No, that's right. I think I'm happy with that. Just going to grab a dimensional for my flowers. And we might put one on our holly as well. So pointiest end goes to the flower. Well, on my card it does. Anyway, I don't suppose it matters which way round you have it. And where can we put you? I'll put you there. Like he's stuck now, so he might have to go there. Yeah. Oh, have I left room for my ribbon? Possibly not. It's this way. This ribbon is so scrumptious, I'm going to have to use it. If you guys wanted to copy this card, I would move the flowers up a little so that you can see this, so you can see the flowers, but I'll have to use this beautiful, beautiful ribbon. Let's forget what I've got. I've got some lovely gold ribbon too that I don't know if I've used that either. Let me just see if I can find it. Yeah, it's similar, same sort of thing, I think. I think this one might be thinner, is it? Yeah, this one's a little bit thinner. It's exquisite and so soft, it's beautiful. Might have to get some of that too before it retires. Yeah, I think I want that there. So glue dot. I'm just reading the cottage is good. Yeah, the cottage is good. Is it, Rhonda? The dottage, yep. That'll be spell check. There's no such word as dottage, is there? In our book there is. We love Ruth, don't we, Rhonda? She's just amazing. There's an artful stamping group on, I think she's in the UK, so, you know, on Facebook. Where did I put that? I'm not even sure which side this was meant to be. Yeah, and you can see lots of examples and so forth in there. It's just, it's a great way to stamp. I just love it. I will just put a bit of insurance on there that you're not going to dry out and come off. But I need the glue dots to make sure it just sticks there right now. I know it's hanging off my card, but like I said, if you made this, you would put the flowers up higher a bit. Up a bit higher. I can't even spell it. I can't even talk. Oh dear. So, oh, and I forgot my, I had some leaves cut out. Where did I put them? Did they all fall on the floor too? I don't know whether we need them. We'll pop our centre bit in. So make sure I haven't got any glue on that. Just with whatever tape runner you've got. If you can see, I'm Still using up some fast fuse. Amazing what you find when you move. And I'll see, I had some loose leaves there and I thought and as you'll see I couldn't, like my pine cones weren't going to fit, but if you had more, oh, I think it would be overkill to put the, what do you think guys? Do you think that's overkill? I think it is. I think you either want one or the other. You either want pine cones, but if you didn't have the flowers, the pine cones, gorgeous. And I did have some foliage cut, ready to go too. Let's just see. Let's just have a play. That one's not matched up very well, neither is that one. That one's not too bad. What do you think? Do we need those? I reckon we could have those. Just those two, perhaps. What else have we got here? There's another one of them. If those ones are too big, maybe that. Get a better one on. I didn't die cut very well either, did I? What do we think? I think that's too much. I don't mind that. And I don't mind that. What do you think? Die. What's the names of the leaf set of dies? Okay. Christmas season die. And that coordinates with where did I put it? With this one I showed you before, with the framelets, the dies that you can cut out your elements to your cards, and it just it has lots of dies, but it has just dies to cut out. I mean, you could easily fussy cut all of them, just depends how much you like fussy cutting, and if you've got enough dies and you didn't feel you needed that, just the stamp set on its own, because there's nothing, like what I mean is it doesn't cut out any like filigree things or anything like that. It's just straight be straight fussy cutting. Okay, so if you want me to order that for you, die, I can do that. Okay, what was I going to do? Oh, stick those down. I just thought I'd give it time to catch up. You reckon yes with these? I'm not going to pop them up. I'm just going to... Oh, I probably could have. It's a bit fiddly to pop up things that are thin though, I find. And I haven't even textured that, have I? I'm being lazy tonight. I'll texture this one. Mind you, they get squashed in the card anyway, but once the person gets them, they can then pop them up if they know what to do. Fiddle with them a bit. That just extends that out too. And, of course, what else do we need? Bling. Where are my rhinestones here? Next time you come for a play day, Rhonda, you will be amazed how organised I am. I won't have to spend half an hour looking for things like I usually do. So I thought we might grab some of these cherry cobbler ones. How about that? And next is a spoiler alert. If you're doing the Christmas extravaganza class and you want to be surprised when you pick up your bag at how beautiful it is. I'm doing a bit of bragging. I just love how I decorated the bags. So I'm going to show you those so you can just poke your head back in there. So if you don't want to see and you want to get a surprise when you pick it up, just stop watching. All right, so that's our little card and envelope for tonight. I could do some spatter there, but I don't know whether I need to or not. That's got the red. I am a bit crooked there, but anywho. Okay, so I have one of the bags here. We're doing, just to get all you guys envious, we're doing 10 different cards, all with different folds. So all a little bit stepped up and a little bit involved. That's why it's online, because the idea is the girls can take as much time or as little time as they need to do it at home with my instructions and my video. So they don't need to buy anything to do the class. It's all included. They just need to have some dies and some stamps of their own to do it. So this is one of the bags. And I just love it. And it's using the same set. The pine frondy things came from another set. I'll grab those out and show you those. If I can find them quickly. What are they called? I never know whether they're big ones or little, the bigger dies or the little ones. I've got them in separate, they're called Christmas something, Christmas pine cone. Okay, they're in the little one. Haven't used them enough yet to remember. So they kind of coordinate, I guess, with the other set, kind of. So you get a big stuck together. You get two big ones of those, and you just get the two different size pine cones in there. So, and I purposely got these because I just love this. So, and I wanted to be able to use that, just cut it all up and use that in my creating my craft work. So, and that's exactly what I did. I have not used them all as a die. That's probably not how they were intended to be used, but you can use things however you like. So there we go. There's tonight's. Thanks, Denise. Thanks, Rhonda. Sharon's got hers already. So yeah, so I've got 4 I've collected theirs today, and the other day Gail called in from Bort to get hers. So I've just got 4 lovely ladies to go to pick up theirs. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and remember, if you need to place an order, I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, and I'd be only too happy to help you out or answer any questions you might have. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.